My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And this is a movie that I used to love. I thought it was hilarious and entertaining, and I just rewatched it for the first time in quite a few years, and my goodness, this is just one of those movies that doesn't hold up whatsoever. And I know that's a hot take. Everybody loves this movie, and that's totally fine. It's all subjective, but I was just shocked at how unfunny I found it. Now, that's not to say there's not some good aspects. The line, shitting bricks. You shouldn't use that word. Sorry, shitting walks. Was a really funny line. When Eddie's dumping out the RV storage while he's drinking a beer and smoking a cigar. That's funny. Clark watching the old videos while sitting on the attic door was quite amusing. So there are some laughs to be had, but just not nearly enough. Like you take the sled scene, for example, where he sprays his sled with this cooking spray. And it just goes far too over the top, relies on this really bad green screen, and that joke didn't work for me. And this movie also, shockingly, has low energy. It really drags. For an hour and 40-minute long movie, it feels like it's over 2 hours. It goes from one scene to the next without any bit of rhythm or flow, and that's because this movie is very segmented. There's not really much of a cohesive plot. It's just comedy bit, comedy bit, comedy bit. And when the comedy bits aren't landing, then you feel that structure a lot more. I also have, you know how everyone's watching movies from the past and is saying they're dated, they don't hold up, and you just roll your eyes at them? I'm gonna be that asshole here. I think the fact that Clark is constantly obsessing over other women who aren't his wife is really freaking gross, and it makes me hate the character. It just makes it seem like he's someone who has no life for his wife. And there's not a point in this movie where he acknowledges that he is flawed and that he would do better in the future. No, it's just seen as funny guy has funny crush on girl who's not his wife, and it's just super gross. On top of that, I also find that the supporting cast in this movie just doesn't stand out in any way. They're all on screen, but they don't stand out enough. Just being honest, all the older people just kind of feel like one entity. And then Eddie, and then Chevy Chase, his wife, and there's a few kids. Even Clark's kids don't have any character in this movie. So, I just think it's a poorly written, poorly directed movie. It's just not as funny as it needed to be. The cast all does a fine enough job, I guess. Chevy Chase isn't the problem here. If he had better material, he would be funny. Same with Beverly D'Angelo and Randy Quaid. They do fine work. I also want to say, the neighbors, Elaine, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, they're treated so poorly here, and for no reason, apparently. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Merry Christmas. I know everyone loves this movie. I just don't think it held up on this latest rewatch for me, and it really bums me out more than anything, because I did used to love it. I did really enjoy it. But that's just not the case anymore, so I'll give National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation a 4 out of 10. Okay, have you seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.